Thank you for taking some time for yourself. Before we begin, we know the problem isn't anxiety itself. It's the exhausting loop of trying to use a busy, analytical mind to fix a busy, analytical mind. You've tried to logically talk yourself out of the spirals. You've tried to force yourself to relax. And you know the frustration of your mind constantly checking to see if the calm is real yet. It's like trying to quiet a wave by slamming your hand down on the water. Today, we're going to use a different resource. We're going to let the body tune itself using that effortless, unobstructed resonance of simple sound. As you sit comfortably in that chair, looking outward on the horizon, you can allow your eyes to gently fixate on a single point in front of you. And as you focus on that point, you might become aware of the peripheral space around it, the deep, soothing navy blues in your awareness. Now, look just to the left of that point, and now just to the right, allowing the eyes to micro-adjust. Perfect, because the brain knows exactly how to reorient itself to safety. You don't have to force your eyes to close. They will close, all by themselves. The very moment your ears begin to prioritize the sound of my voice and the sound of your own breath, inhaling deeply and letting go. You know, a friend of mine recently took a trip up the coast from Sydney, Australia, looking for a bit of peace. He's a craftsman who builds high-end acoustic guitars. But he had hit a wall. He was completely burnt out. His mind was spinning in circles, constantly checking and rechecking his measurements, terrified that the wood would warp or the strings wouldn't hold. The harder he tried to logically think his way into a perfect design, the more rigid and stiff his hands became. The frustration was exhausting. One afternoon, he walked down to a secluded beach. The wind was high. The waves were crashing hard against the headland, a chaotic, loud, discordant noise. He sat on an old piece of driftwood, watching the local surf rescue boat sitting just beyond the breakers. He noticed how the crew didn't fight the waves. They didn't try to stop the ocean from moving. Instead, they kept the boat perfectly buoyant. They allowed the craft to ride the swell, rising and falling, completely in sync with the rhythm of the water. They were utilizing the ocean's own energy to stay steady. And as he watched them, the craftsman looked down at a hollow piece of driftwood he was sitting on. It had been carved out by years of salt and wind, smooth, unobstructed, and completely open. He picked up a piece of nylon string from his pocket, stretched it tightly across the hollow groove in the wood, and plucked it. A low, deep, resonant tone rang out. It wasn't a word. It didn't require logic. It was just a pure vibration that echoed right through the wood, into his hands and up into his chest. And as that single note rippled through him, he noticed something fascinating. The The chaotic noise of the crashing waves suddenly didn't feel like chaos anymore. It became a background rhythm. The pure resonance of that hollow wood had instantly entrained his nervous system. His tight hands softened. His mind stopped checking. He realized that the instrument didn't need to be tightly controlled. It just needed to be open enough to vibrate. And as you sit there comfortably in that chair, I want you to focus on your eyes. You might notice your gaze shifting, alternating from your left eye to your right eye, back again. Listen closely to the rhythm of my voice as your visual system is forced to constantly micro-adjust its focus. Let your eyes follow that movement, registering how difficult it is for the conscious mind to keep up with the rapid changes. This subtle sensory overload is intentionally quieting your analytical processing, triggering a powerful, natural orientation reflex right in the brainstem. It's the perfect neurological doorway, a gateway where the critical faculty simply steps aside, allowing you to drop instantly into a deep conversational trance. As your eyelids continue to grow beautifully heavy, closing down now and letting go. Perfect. And as your eyes remain comfortably closed, your attention can begin to turn inward, tuning in selectively to the rhythmic rise and fall of your chest. You might notice how easy it is to absorb your awareness into the subtle space between each inhalation, letting the sights and sounds of the outside world slowly recede into a distant background as you attend to an internal landscape that becomes sharply, beautifully acute. Listen closely to the quiet cadence of your breathing, registering the stillness that follows each wave. And because it takes absolutely no effort to simply be here, you can hearken to a deeper layer of rest, letting go of the need to explain anything or put anything into words. Words require work, but breathing is an effortless expression of life. Each exhale allows you to drop that old unnecessary cognitive weight, leaving behind a smooth, wide open path for your voice to just breathe. Perceive how effortlessly the air flows when you simply stop trying to force it. You don't need to understand how this relaxation happens conceptually. You don't need a map or a theory to catch the essence of this peace. You can simply involve yourself entirely in the direct experience of your body resting Sensation replacing logic. Feeling replacing analyzing. Drink in the raw, comforting reality of this present moment. Allow yourself to savor the silent textures of a mind resetting itself. And as that comfort deepens, a curious part of your mind becomes wonderfully open. A gentle willingness to experiment with new ways of being, new ways of releasing. Just like a child discovers its voice without judgment, you can find your ears pricking up to a different rhythm, ready to detect what happens when you simply stop commanding and start heeding what your body already knows. And you might begin to notice how the passing of time starts to stretch. Minutes can feel like hours of deep restorative rest, and the space around you can expand, as if the walls of this room are drifting back, leaving you floating in a vast, quiet horizon where there is no rush, no schedule, only an expansive silence where you can eavesdrop on your own inner peace. Perfect. Your perception of your physical body may begin to shift in a fascinating way. The heavy parts might start to feel completely weightless, or perhaps a profound grounding heaviness settles into your hands, making them feel as solid and steady as the ancient rocks along the shore. The boundaries of your skin can soften, blending fabulously into a deep oceanic atmosphere where you overhear the natural, quiet pulse of your nervous system. And it is perfectly natural to find yourself drifting, sometimes listening closely to the precise cadence of my voice, and at other times floating far away into your own internal landscape, that my words just become a comforting wave of sound in the background, drifting in and drifting out, monitoring the ebb and flow of comfort. A deep, heavy stillness is taking over your limbs now. Your tongue rests heavily, your jaw loosens, and a profound verbal inhibition settles in. It feels like far too much effort to even think about speaking, because the body has entered a state of sacred silence, a quiet temple where words are no longer needed, and the muscles of your throat are perfectly relaxed, waiting for a purer form of expression. perfect. And in this deep stillness, your mind can gently drift back to memories of absolute comfort. Perhaps the smell of salt air, the warm sun resting on your skin, or the profound echoing peace of a quiet beach at twilight. Hark back to those feelings of absolute safety and visceral calm. Let those familiar associations rise up from your history, filling every cell of your awareness right now. Because the central distortion has always been the exhausting illusion that you had to rigidly scrutinize and police your own thoughts, that you had to constantly monitor your mind to keep the anxiety from spiraling. And as that story sinks deep into your subconscious, you can hear a sudden, profound wave of relief washing through you. A deep emotional release, letting go of the heavy armor you've been carrying. It's okay to put down the burden of control. Let that old built-up frustration flow out of your nervous system like rainwater clearing the air after a storm. A clean, pure space opening up inside, where your mind can finally rest and listen. You can step back now and perceive that old anxiety, those old checking loops from a detached distance. Like standing high up on a cliff, looking down to observe a stormy sea far below. You can catch the movement of the waves. You can acknowledge they are there, but they cannot touch you. You are completely separate from them. They're just passing sounds in the distance. They are just passing sounds in the distance while you remain safe, secure, and perfectly insulated in your own high sanctuary. The spiral thoughts are no longer a monster. They're just simply a distant radio station that was slightly out of tune. It was never a reflection of who you are. It was just a mechanical frequency error in the nervous system. And a frequency error isn't something you fight. It's simply something you smoothly tune past. Your mind is automatically rewriting its old coding right now. Those old moments of panic are being restructured. Whenever your subconscious goes back to those old events, it no longer registers panic. It perceives a highly capable, resilient professional who is simply learning how to master their own internal instruments. The emotional sting is fading, replaced by a calm, clinical understanding. And in its place, let the image of yourself as a master of inner harmony grow larger, brighter and closer. For thousands of years across cultures, humanity has hearkened to the truth that certain combinations of sound process a sacred geometry. The 3 sacred sounds in Sanskrit, A, U, and M, spelled or Om. It represents the triad, the Trinity, the very tone and spoken essence of the cosmos, the original sound that intoned all into being. It is sung even now as an affirmation of total blessing, heart and home, the art of hearing the heartwarming sounds of home, creating a profound atmosphere and a true sense of place for you in this world. Because when we temporarily lose our connection to that heart at home, we register the static of anxiety. This is sound nutrition for a sound mind, body, and emotion. We are tuning into the music of the spheres, the heavenly songs, the cosmic pulse, creating a well-toned body and a well-toned brain. Your body already holds the blueprint for this exact acoustic mastery. It is an instrument perfectly designed to heal itself. Tune in to that truth. And just like that craftsman, the ancient seekers who come before, your body is an instrument that already knows its own natural baseline of harmony. And as you rest there, listening deeply, your subconscious mind can begin to understand what oncology pioneer Dr. Mitchell Gaynor discovered in The Sounds of Healing. He documented how pure, continuous vowel sounds act as a form of sound nutrition for the nervous system. Unlike consonants, which create blockages and cut the air off, vowel sounds are completely unobstructed resonance. When you release a vowel sound, your exhalation naturally becomes significantly longer than your inhalation, dropping your brainwaves out of high-frequency analytical thinking directly into deep alpha and theta trance states. The physical vibration doesn't just stay in your ears, it loops through your chest, your throat, and your skull, creating a mechanical resonance that forces a hyper-aroused nervous system to reset. You are quite literally vibrating your way back into cellular balance. You've spent so much time trying to use words to fix the tension, but the words have sharp edges. Consonants cut the breath off. Right now, we're going to let the breath flow completely unobstructed, letting your voice do the healing work Dr. Gaynor mapped out. I want you to take a deep, comfortable breath into your low belly. And as you exhale, simply let the pure, continuous vowel sound, letting it vibrate in the pelvis, grounding you heavy into the chair, perceiving the heavy, steady weight of it, registering how that low tone brings safety directly to your physical core. Another deep breath, filling the chest, and as you exhale, Release the sound of ah, ah. Feeling the resonance expand across your chest, melting away the tight knots of anxiety, softening the shoulders, opening the heart center. Ah, allowing yourself to savor, drink in that expansion. Ah, perceiving the physical wave of relaxation as the sound waves vibrate right through your muscle tissue. Perfect. And as that sound ripples through your throat, notice how it mechanically stimulates the vagus nerve running right beside your vocal cords, sending an immediate, undeniable chemical wave of parasympathetic calm straight down your spine. The analytical mind cannot hold on to a spiral when the body is vibrating with bliss. The checking loop simply dissolves because there's nothing left to scrutinize or monitor. You are the sound. Smooth, hollow, and perfectly tuned in. Imagine yourself stepping into tomorrow, next week, months into the future. Perceive how you handle complex high-pressure situations with absolute grace. See yourself encountering an old trigger. Notice how your body automatically bypasses the old spiral. Your ears instantly tuning in to the path of deep somatic grounding instead. You look completely calm, entirely in control, and profoundly successful. From this moment on, whenever you detect the first signs of a mental spiral or rigid overthinking loop in your daily life, your subconscious mind will instantly hark back to the driftwood on the shore. You will take one deep, conscious breath, and even if you only hear the vowel sound silently in your mind, your nervous system will instantly register and echo this exact state of deep, oceanic tranquility. The body remembers, the harmony remains. In a moment, I'm going to count you from 1 to 3. Ready? 1. Feeling refreshing energy returning to your physical senses, carrying this deep internal harmony back with you as you tune back into the room. 2. The mind beautifully clear, quiet and aligned with your highest purpose, ready to take on the world around you. 3. Eyes opening, fully awake, perceiving everything with total clarity, feeling absolutely magnificent, relaxed, and ready for success. Take a few deep breaths, stretch out, wriggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. Welcome back. You are perfect, just as you are.